a doctor orders an MRI for you, do not schedule the appointment until you ask these 3 deeply researched questions. And skipping these can actually land you in massive debt. First, are we doing this with or without contrast? If they say with contrast, they are injecting a gadolinium-based dye. You need to ask, do I need an EGFR blood test first? Your kidneys have to clear that dye. If you have undiagnosed kidney disease, certain older contrast agents can trigger a severe tissue thickening disease called NSF. Even with newer agents, the FDA tracks gadolinium retention in your organs. So verify your kidney function first. Second, can I use an independent freestanding imaging center instead of a hospital? Hospital-based MRIs tack on massive faculty fees to cover overhead. Standalone clinics use the exact same machines, but cost 4 times less out of pocket. Third, how will these results change my immediate treatment plan? Data in the American Journal of Neuroradiology shows that 30% of completely healthy adults have bulging discs with 0 pain. If you are just hunting for normal aging anomalies, it can lead to unnecessary surgeries. Health literacy means knowing how to protect your wallet and your body. I put together a free plain language checklist of scripts to use before any major medical scan. Comment scanned and I'll send it right to you.
Does an MRI actually work? Okay, so first you're slid into this donut thing, which is actually a giant magnet. Now when the machine is switched on, it causes all the hydrogen atoms in your body's water to ping into alignment with or against the magnetic field, kind of like tiny compasses. Anyway, next you're hit with a quick, low-energy pulse of radio waves, just for a moment, causing these atoms to flip over, and then flip right back. This flipping releases a teeny tiny energy wave, which passes through your organs, through your tissue, through your skin, and is finally detected by the machine. But wait, different parts of your body behave differently. So when the scanner looks at, for example, a tumor, the protons may realign and release energy more slowly, meaning some signals take longer to be detected. So the machine measures all these energy waves and feeds that through some complex computer math to construct an image of your insides. At Function, we provide access to MRI scans from just $499. As little as 22 minutes could potentially impact years. How does an MRI actually work? Okay, so first you're slid into this donut thing, which is actually a giant magnet. Now when the machine is switched on, it causes all the hydrogen atoms in your body's water to ping into alignment with or against the magnetic field, kind of like tiny compasses.
Why did your doctor order an MRI instead of a CT scan, or vice versa? What's the difference? Here's a simple answer. MRI is amazing for soft tissues. CT is better for bones and fast emergencies. Let me explain. MRI uses magnets and radio waves to create incredibly detailed images of your soft tissues, things like your brain, spinal cord, muscles, ligaments, tendons, cartilage. If your doctor needs to see a torn meniscus, for instance, in your knee, a herniated disc in your back, rotator cuff tear on your shoulder, MRI is the go-to. CT scan uses multiple x-rays to create this detailed 3D images, basically cross-sectional images of your body. It's fast, like 30 seconds fast, and it's excellent for bones, lungs, and detecting things like fractures, bleeding in the brain, kidney stones. If you come into the emergency room after a car accident and we need to check for internal bleeding, broken bones quickly, you're getting a CT scan. It's fast, it's detailed, you're done. But if you have chronic knee pain, chronic shoulder pain, or low back pain, and your doctor needs to check for a meniscus tear in your knee, rotator cuff in your shoulder, or the disc in your lower back, you're getting an MRI. It takes longer, but the soft tissue detail is unmatched. Another big difference is that CT involves radiation. MRI doesn't. So kids or people who need to get repeated imaging, like people with multiple sclerosis who need to be imaged every year, we lean towards MRI when possible. The bottom line is that MRI is good for soft stuff, CT is good for bones and emergencies, but your doctor gets to pick based on what they need to see. I hope that helps.
Irony of doing a whole body CT scan screening for cancer is a whole body CT scan would be close to 30 to 50 millisieverts of radiation. It's a staggering sum of radiation. The NRC suggests that nobody should get more than 50 millisieverts a year. What we say, and I think most doctors are now realizing this, is it behooves you to pay a little bit more to go to a really good place that can do that scan for 2 millisieverts, meaning they have a much faster CT scanner, much better software, they have better engineering that they can do on the scanner. So for someone listening to this, here's my take. Do not get a CT scan or any imaging study without asking, how much radiation am I seeing? And if a person can't tell you how many millisieverts of radiation you're being exposed to, then just say, I'm going to wait a minute until somebody can tell me that. If 50 is the most you should ever be exposed to in a year, there better be a damn good reason why I'm going to get 25 in a day. Now, there are some people who have to do this. If you're a cancer patient and they're scanning you as a part of your treatment, I also don't want to create some fear mongering. It's just, I wouldn't want to hit 50 a year every year for my whole life. And I certainly wouldn't want to be hitting hundreds a year for any period of time.
Exposed. Now, guys, this will blow your mind. So if you're about to get an MRI, you're most definitely going to need an MRI at some point. So I'll suggest please pay close attention. So this is what an MRI will cost you without insurance. Now look at this. A brain MRI anywhere from $550 to $900. A neck MRI goes all the way up to $1,100. Now you have a cardiac MRI, that's even worse. For anywhere from $350 to $2,800. So now these prices aren't about the scan, right? They're about where you go. So you got hospital versus outpatient, right? They both charge different prices. So same machine, same magnets, same images, but one place charges $500, another place charges $2,000. So location, that's the real difference, right? Location is the price difference. So you're not just paying for your MRI, you're paying for the system. So before you get an MRI, I would say do your due diligence before you get a big bill in the mail. Now, if you like this type of...
You are getting a CT, PET or MRI scan, you need to do these things before, during and after to protect your body. Most people don't realize how much damage scans can do, from oxidative stress, radiation to contrast agents that burden your cells, your liver and your kidneys. So here is how to minimize the harm and support your recovery. We start with before the scan. Number 1, fast for at least 6 to 12 hours. Because fasting lowers your blood sugar and inflammation and improves your scan clarity, especially the PET scan, and also enhances your detox. Number 2, hydrate well. At least 1 liter of clear water before your scans. Number 3, take antioxidants 3-4 hours before the scans, including vitamin C, curcumin, and NAC. Now, during the scan, the most important thing is to stay calm and relaxed, because stress makes it harder for your body to detox. So try some calming music or try any practice that brings you peace. And the final part is after the scan. Number 1, sweat it out. Use sauna, hot showers, or light exercise to flush contrast agents. Number 2, hydrate again. Add electrolytes or lemon water. Number 3, load up on antioxidant, again vitamin C, omega-3, and you can use milk thistle to support your liver. Number 4, keep fasting or eat low for another 6 to 12 hours. This extends detox and minimize oxidative damage. And finally, these scans are important and you cannot skip them, but definitely you can protect yourself before, during and after. So to receive the protocol written, comment the word protocol, and if you want to get my targeted metabolic therapy cancer cure protocol, comment the word protocol, and if you want to get my prevention protocol, comment the word prevent.
And there's a place that I've dreamed of, where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the season and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me.
And that wraps up this series on MRI. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this gave you a clearer picture, pun fully intended, of what to expect, how to prepare, and what actually happens once you're in that machine. If any of this helped ease your mind or just satisfied your curiosity, do us a favor and give this video a like and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this one. Now, a quick but important note. Throughout this series, you may have heard us mention special offers, discounts, or resources from some of the amazing people and partners featured. Those offers are not one size fits all. Each person or provider has their own individual page with their specific details, pricing, and instructions. So if you want to actually claim any of those offers, make sure you head to each person's own page directly. Don't wait for it to just show up here because it won't. Check the links in the description below for exactly where to go. Thanks again for spending this time with us. We'll see you in the next video.